Hi everybody, welcome back to Horton's Flower Farm. So I dug up a couple tubers at my farm, some Dahlia tubers the other day, and I want to store them. And I found a really cool method how to store them, storing her tubers in plastic wrap actually. So I read up a little bit on that and I am going to try it because my method last year when I wrapped them with the peat moss, I had probably a 30% loss on my tubers, which maybe isn't that bad, but I'm reading that this method is a little bit better. So I have my plastic wrap, I have my scissors, I'm gonna get some tape, and I'm just gonna try this method, and then I'll show you how it works and how they're gonna be stored. Okay, so I'm in my backyard at my house and at my farm, and all my dahlias are done at the farm, but here I still have dahlias blooming November 7th. Look at how pretty this variety is. Whoops. So I'm just gonna leave those and let them die back because we're actually not gonna have a frost again. So I don't know, they might keep blooming. I keep taking them in. Okay, so let me talk about the method with the dahlias. I didn't dig up all my dahlias from the farm. I just dug up some of them just to show you guys. So here's my tuber. So basically they say you don't wash them. You leave them how they are and you put them in saran wrap. So I'm going to try this method, and basically you leave it then in a room that's like 40 to 43 degrees. So maybe an unheated basement or a garage that if you're not getting freezing temperatures all winter, that might be okay. So I'm gonna try this method. They say it's better than the other ones. So let me get wrapping. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the tuber right here, as you see. I'm gonna get the saran wrap out. I'm gonna put it down. Look at that. So I'm not gonna divide them. So, I mean, you could probably divide it in the spring if you wanted to. So for now, I'm just gonna wrap it. I'm just putting it in like that. And I'm gonna cut it, make sure it's long enough. Okay, so they said to burrito it like this. So I'm just gonna burrito it, and then I'll have it like burrito. I guess the ends you just kind of put the saran wrap here and you tape it over here. So there it is. It's wrapped up, the first one. So yeah, basically they say that this keeps the moisture in, so you're not gonna have that like drying out, which I had a lot of. So hopefully this method works. And I'm gonna put it in here and just put it, when they're all done, into my garage, and hopefully that should be good. So this method was by North Lawn Flower Farm, and she posted a really good article. This is how she says she stores her really good tubers this way, her expensive tubers. She said that she stores her other tubers in brown paper bags, but this was so easy. I don't know why you just don't do them all like this. So I guess give it a try, guys. We're gonna see in the spring how it works out. Okay, so there they are, all wrapped up. Actually, in one of these I put 3 together because the tubers were so tiny, so I kind of just wrapped them together. I don't know if you shouldn't do that, but I did it just to save on some of the saran wrap and extra work. All right, so that's in the crate, and I'm gonna probably dig up the rest of them later this week at the farm. Yeah, so the rest will go on this side. Just want to show you guys the pretty dahlia bouquet I made from my garden outside. This is November 7th, and my dahlias are still blooming. Are they pretty?